I am starting my stream. Oh boy. It's like that. I've been to like a lot of Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So let me just mute you for a bit. Let's see. Hello everyone. Wait, where's my music? God damn it, scuff stream already. I'm kidding. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome. Thick Filipino accent. What is this, bore? This is a holy day? No, Sunday is the holy day where we have lots of holes that we need to fill. Hello everyone. I am the Bored Boar. I am your professional gooner and porn enjoyer and purveyor of all things yiff and perverted. Yes. Hello to another episode of Borecast. And today we have a special episode. We have 621 followers right now, so we're going to celebrate everything E621, which is basically yiff. And today I am joined by a special guest who is Yiffy artist, Yiffy artist, whatever you can call them. So let's see. Let's go ahead and see. Whoop. Ah, there he is. I'm pretty sure you guys know who this is, right? I'm pretty sure. All right. So, can you guys guess who this is? Guys, who is this? Who is this, guys? What the fudge is that table? What do you mean? What the fudge is this table? This is my table with all my work important things. You have my bonking. This is my bonking hand, and this is my snuggle pillow because I get lonely. Hello everyone, it's Pikachu. Could be. I definitely smell some lightning here. Are you on a roof? Yes, I'm on a roof. It's better out on the roof. It's windy. I don't like to be in a cramped room. Boar, are you sure it's for bonking? Yes, it is for bonking. Anyhow, alright. You guys think it's Pikachu? Well, you're right. You're all right, guys. It's Pikachu. It's a Pokemon. No, I'm kidding. We have Bit Yarmangander, who is... Hello, Bit.
Hello. I'm here. I'm existing. Hello.
Hello, Bit.
Hello. I
would you like to introduce yourself, Bit?
I'm Bit Yarmangander. I am a YCH artist. I now have to write that on my taxes because I got too big, and God will smite me for my pride.
I see that you brought some Skyrim brewed mead and some fresh Skyrim cheese.
I only drink the finest.
Imagine paying. We have a comment from one of the chats saying, "Imagine paying taxes for drawing dicks."
No, I don't know how things work, so I just got to do it, you know, like.
All right, so yes, everyone, this is Bit Yarmangander. Am I saying that right? Norse people, yeah. Right?
Probably. I don't know. We steal whatever culture.
You pillage the village. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This is my favorite pillage weapon. The fist of Odin.
Grandpa. Why are you doing that?
So yes, Bit here is indeed a Yiffy artist. I think you guys might have seen some of his works. He is primarily a YCH artist, but before we continue with that, what is YCH? What is YCH? I only know it as your cock here.
YCH is your character here. So how we do it is we draw a base drawing where there's a pose of your character, and it's usually just so generic that anyone could fit in there, and anyone could either pay or bid for that slot, that character there, and then we draw that character there, and it all works out. It's very quick and easy, probably.
All right, I'm gonna turn to chat real quick. Chat, have any of you ever bought a YCH? Have any of you ever bought a YCH, chat? Oh, I see Boring Day, who is also another Yiffy artist, right on chat. And IWT Bat, also a Yiffy artist. Nice. Rhoda asks, Is it like, do YCH artists allow if it has 10 arms, 12 wings, and 1 leg?
I have like allowed some people with like multiple arms. It's sometimes, you know, it's worth it. It's just to get the drawing out there, you know. It's a job.
Do you have to charge extra for extra limbs?
Well, sometimes, you know, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard.
I see.
Gotta keep that composition in mind while doing them.
Yes. So, as a Yiffy artist, what is some of your favorite things to draw? Like, what kind of Yiffy art do you usually draw?
Oh, I love group settings with multiple characters. Usually I like it when like one character is like casually enjoying themselves. Like they're not even doing Yiff, they're just like they exist in the scene and they're just like they're just like minding their own business. I enjoy that a lot because like it just kind of represents that feeling of like boredom.
Boredom? That's me! Oh wait, no, that's a different streamer. That's a different streamer. Boredom's a different streamer.
Are they like a boar that's a dom or?
Are they? No, they have a boar. They have a boar mascot, but they're not a boar. I think they're a what were they? A marten, or as a pine marten. Yes.
Oh.
Let's see. IWT Bat says, honestly, I have been thinking if I should do YCHs just because how much I spend on the backgrounds. Are backgrounds necessary for YCHs usually?
Usually in YCHs, it'd be better you put your like best foot forward because when people are like looking through YCHs, they're looking for like a quick purchase, and what they want is specifically what they see. So you have to. I think including a background is important because then you stand out from the rest of the people who don't have backgrounds.
I see. But how much would you say do you put more into the time for backgrounds, or do you like focus more on the characters when it comes to YCHs?
It's important to be close to like whatever the reference they give you. Because you know, usually I feel like people are dissatisfied when they look close to the base character, because of course, you know, it's your character here. They want their character there. So just actually put in the effort to make them feel like they're in the world, I guess. But yes, backgrounds are important. You're ahead of the others when you do include backgrounds.
All right, let's see. Hang on. Let me just fix something real quick, so we can properly see some of the questions from chat. I didn't know that I didn't have this thing here. Oh wait, no, it's here. It is here. There you are, featured chat. Browser, featured chat. There we are. There you are, featured chat. Okay, let me try if this works. I got... Let's see if this displays. There we go. Backgrounds, the bane of my existence. Do you like drawing backgrounds when it comes to Yiffy content in general?
Oh, I do, because it includes like the context of the situation. Because like context is everything. You know, like my favorite is this train piece where it's like the back trains. You know what? Like some cultures believe that the back trains are for, usually for like gay hookups or whatever. So like I put this like one character who's just like staring off into the distance as like someone's like showing their parts to him, but like he's clearly not interested and he's just enjoying the music in his ear pods while like the rest of the train goes at it. So
yeah, keep going.
Oh, okay. You can really have like those kind of like lo-fi chill moods, even though like there's porn happening everywhere.
It's just like unsuspecting or like disinterested party, but there's like still porn happening in the foreground.
Yeah, there's like a beauty to it, you know, like you can like appreciate that one person, and then you can carry out your job like with the rest of the characters, you know, like.
Who's that one?
Like, who?
I'm wondering who was that one. I forgot that artist. Was it Furry Revolution? Wherein I remember that a lot of his art was basically there's Yif happening in the foreground, and then he has these characters in the background looking shocked always.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a different thing. I guess that's
for
like
my one piece.
Yeah.
For one of my pieces, that's what I did. You know, like you just have foreground porn, and then the background is like slots for friends, and you know that gives them a lot of opportunity.
All right, we have another question here from Rhoda Blackfang. How do you decide on a pose for a YCH? How do you decide on poses for them? Like, do you just have like a repository of poses that you look at and you just pull one out, or do you just come up with it on the spot?
That's a little difficult. Sometimes when it's like a group setting with like multiple characters, I usually try to decide on like the location, because then like that decides the poses for me, right? Like, and then like the camera angle. Do I want like the camera to be underneath so like you can appreciate someone's lower bits, or do you want the camera high so you can show more characters, or you know, or mid? So when it's like just like a 2-person or a 1-person YCH, you can just like fill out the background however you like, you know, just block it out. Some artists call it, where you just take a large brush and then you just put the silhouettes of the background, and then you work around that.
I see. Thoughts? Okay. Maybe we could jump into this because this is a recent topic. What are your thoughts? Let me pull out the question. What are your thoughts? This might be a bit controversial on AI art. What are your thoughts on AI art and how they're slowly trying to get into the whole? Even I think YIF stuff, they're even doing that.
Oh man, that is a controversial topic. I think that with enough motivated people, AI art could destroy us, a lot of us. But thankfully, the skills necessary to like have AI art like literally destroy us are expensive. Like if we wanted like 50 Nullghost copies, we could, because like all it would take is people like actually correcting the art, just painting over it and sampling from the art itself. But AI art, if like to do what we want it to actually do, instead of just porn, like instead of just like a quick nut, as it would be called, we can like AI art can't do like things like YCHs or group pieces, because I mean you could use it as like a basis, but usually it would just fuck it up. It'd be more work trying to correct AI art than to work alone.
Than doing it from scratch by yourself, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna give a hot tip to all the artists out there. AI art, they can't do boars. They suck at making boars, guys. Don't worry, guys. Even if AI art starts taking over, don't worry, guys. They can't do boars. They don't know how to make boars, so you still have the boar market. You still have the boar and pig market, guys. Don't worry. They can't do shit about boars. I don't know why. Peppa YCH. No. No. I mean, I think there are things like I'll draw you as a Peppa character kind of YCH, I guess. Though those are usually wholesome ones. We're not here to talk about wholesome. We're here to talk about wholesome. Lots of holes. Talking about YIF, guys. Alright, so let's see.
Yeah.
When it comes to Yiffy art, let's see. How long have you been doing Yiffy art? How many years have you been working on Yiffy art?
I think 7 or 8 years now. The numbers just keep growing.
I mean, I'd be scared if the number was decreasing then.
Oh, I'd be suffering from some sort of disease from that.
So you've been drawing Yiffy art for like 8 years. Wow, that's been quite a long time. Like, did you just go ahead and start like Yiffy art immediately when you?
Yeah.
When you got into the fandom.
You see, I wanted to like be the best artist I could, so I had to just like start wherever.
You wanted to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, and no one was
draw
like,
them. To draw them.
I gotta
all,
draw them all.
You can become the very best. Become the, what do you call this, champion of Yiffy art.
I gotta. There's so many kinds of Yiffy art. There's hyper. There's vor. There's all kinds.
It's almost like Yiffy art is like Pokemon types now. You're like, hey, what is this character? Oh, he's a hyper type. He's also a Bara type. Wow. He's a hyper vor type. Oh my god.
Twinks are weak to hyper, I guess, or no, to Chads. I don't know.
All right, here's actually a question for Boring Day. What's the weirdest Yiff art you've seen? One that is so weird it made you question life.
Well, oh man, there's just so many things I've drawn. I did draw like a I'm gonna go into detail. I did draw like a person getting like phallically bored, and then they were like trapped in
I think I've seen
P
that.
is stored.
P is stored in the balls. We all know that P is as someone who has already been consumed by the Vor Nation, the Vor media, because of certain commissioners and certain friends, I have seen. They do. Vor is amazingly let's call it fruitful.
It is.
They do love. I was even surprised to know there was such a thing as what do you call this? Not nipple vor. I forgot what it was. Like any part can vor. I think I remember there was an ear vor. I'm the vor. Oh yeah, peck vor. That's the one where they just like the person's like touching the peck and then they just get absorbed and the peck just gets stronger and bigger. Peck vor. Yeah.
An artist called Wolfie Canham does that, I think. Or
I think anything can be vor at this point. I should just rebrand, guys. I should just be the Vord Vor.
Oh.
Oh wait, that means I'm getting bored. No, I'm the one who vors, guys. I'm the one who vors, not you. Not you, chat. Chat, you're not the vorers. I'm the vorer. Hair vor? How would that even work? I guess you just wrap them in the hair gets longer.
I think I've seen something like that where like the guy has like a glorious pompadour in the mane, and then like he just becomes more Chad as he like consumes people. It's
Is that a Sans Undertale body pillow? Yes. Well, how are you guys? How do you guys like my husbando? This is my #1 husbando, Sans Undertale, my favorite out of all the Undertales.
I had a friend that like was wondering like how people can like skeletons, and I'm still like, just let people enjoy things.
I could just like put my snout on his rib cage, and just like snort. Yes. Flying kitty, where? All right, let's see. What was the question again? Weirdest thing. All right, I'll answer that too. So the weirdest thing I've seen so far there was this. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Do you know about this thing called? Is that even like the one where their tongues are also dicks, or their nipples are also dicks?
I've seen the nipple dicks part, but the tongue is a dick. I've
seen that. Really. I thought those like because that was really popular for quite a while, back in around 2002 or something. Dicktongues, yeah, Dicktongues. It was this one specific femboy fox artist. Really draws a lot of femboys with thick hips, and then his personal OC had Dicktongue.
I need to see this when I can. I have like a friend that like is into tongues that like go right through people, so I gotta
Dicktongue.
I gotta know the source.
Kisa Kisanya asks, "What about Iryef? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Iryef? What do you mean, Iryef, Kisa? You better not ask me to do that." How do you eat with a dicktongue? Like a regular tongue. What do you mean? What?
Like, what if like you accidentally bite your tongue? Oh,
you bite your. Oh no! Oh no! The questions in the mind. The questions in the mind are crazy. Fanboy fox artist, do you realize how very little that narrows that down? Good point, Shadow. Good point.
When you're like brushing your teeth,
this Uzumaki.
you're just like, when you're brushing your teeth and then you brush your tongue, like what happens if you like eat spicy food? Or
what happens when you? Okay, I think we're going too much into this topic, but I'm pretty sure out there somewhere someone definitely has the answers for those. Does the asshole clap when it's like this? The smell of his breath is just cum.
Oh.
He's just pre-cum and piss. Oh god, does he even pee from it? No, okay, we're getting too far. We're getting too far with the dick tongue, guys. We're getting too far with the dick tongue. Let's move on. Yeah.
I can spit venom. I wonder if that's like a similar feeling.
He spits. You just spit cum.
Oh. Everything's
Damn.
terrible.
I would say that Yiffy artists are some of the most creative people that you could probably find, and they should be smited down for the creativity. I'm kidding. Oh my god. Oh my god, what do you mean? What do you mean it exists? What? That's not a dick tongue. That's just my tongue. That's just my tongue, Rhoda. Alright. Alright, next up, let's see. Oh yeah. So, as a particular like EF artist, is there any specific body type that you enjoy drawing the most?
I draw all of them, but I do enjoy the chubby bodies and muscle. But I prefer to draw muscle by itself, or if it's like the focus of like the drawing. Like
yes.
if everyone is like surrounding a big muscular man.
Would you consider yourself one of these Bara artists?
Yes, I did have a time. I did have like a few years where I did mostly just Bara, and I still kind of do Bara.
Yes.
Freddy Fazbear, Tony the Tiger, all the hits.
Oh, all right. You just mentioned Freddy Fazbear, Tony the Tiger, and stuff. I do like. I want to roll back to the question of YCHs. I see that there are a lot of YCHs where it's basically paired with like popular characters. Who do you think? What character draws the most attention? Which characters draw the most attention so far? When it comes to YCHs or Yiffy art?
Usually it's whoever is like highest search in E621 or has like the most results when you look them up. But Bowser has been doing so well lately because, you know, the recent Bowser movie. I mean, Mario movie.
Yes, Jack Black. I too would want to be in a YCH with Black Jack and Bowser being pinned between them.
He does a great voice. He's amazing.
Yes. He is also big and round like Bowser, and I want to be squished between them.
I can just imagine like doing like a Po plus Bowser one, you know, from Kung Fu Panda.
All right, I'm gonna ask chat something real quick. Who here's a Chris Pratt Mario enjoyer? Hmm.
Oh.
Any Chris Pratt Mario enjoyer here who wants to be pinned between Chris Pratt and Mario? What? No one? No one? Alright, no one. Damn. I thought you'd enjoy the feeling of Mario's mustache against your face while Chris Pratt whispers to you, "Mamma Mia!" in the most American accent.
Is Luigi gonna have any lines?
He better have more lines.
Or is it just like? Or is it just Luigi too?
We better get one of the lines in the movie. Better be "So long, gay Bowser." And then
bye.
And then Bowser just gets just shows so much gay energy.
Mario, I'm actually bisexual. Bye.
Mario, I'm actually into Luigi. It's like fuck Peach. Luigi is who I want.
Oh.
Luigi sexual.
That is a thing. Bowser and Luigi get paired.
Yeah, they get paired a lot. I noticed that. I mean, Choteri released this recent video where it's Bowser and Luigi, and it's just like, chef's kiss. Yoshi deserves to be with other Yoshis. I don't see him paired with Bowser. Bowser has to be with Luigi. I mean, Yoshi can do with a what's its name? A Koopa. The regular Koopas.
Yoshi is just that wild character that just has multiple.
Yoshi's tongue, though. Yoshi's tongue.
There's a rainbow flag.
Yoshi and Birdo gets paired up. I mean, I guess that works. Oh no. Yoshi sticks out his tongue straight into Birdo's nose thing. Whatever that is. Which is better? Bowser or Meowser or Dry Bowser? Who the fuck's Dry Bowser? Who's Dry Bowser? Is Dry Bowser the skeleton one? Alright, I'll let you pick that. Bowser, Meowser, or Dry Bowser?
I think regular Bowser.
Maybe I'm biased. Maybe because I'm biased to Sans.
I think you're really biased.
I'm very biased to skeletons. Let's see.
They got that calcium.
Oh, here's a fun question. In all of your times doing Yiffy art, what was probably like the hardest or most problematic, not problematic, like really difficult, like you had a hard time doing?
Mm-hmm.
What was a piece, or like what was something, an experience where you had to do a specific art or anything?
Let me just go through my gallery for a moment. Oh god, like a lot of them have like issues. Like some of them just did not have enough like literal like banging going on. Like the characters were kind of just standing around being hot, and you know, sometimes that's not enough, you know, like that would only work as like a commission, because like people, when they get onto like these YCHs, they want action. They want
the raw action.
Yeah, they want straight up fucking.
Is it difficult? Rhoda just said, is it difficult to draw sensual hand holding?
Very, because then first you draw the hands, and then you have to align their entire skeleton to be comfortable with that. So there would be a lot of changes, like depending on the character you make. Like, what if like one of them's like a little few inches higher, you know? Then what? They're gonna hunch over. They're just like
you draw the hands first, and then they have very different heights, so you just wonder how.
Yeah, small details like that can like require so many fixes. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing like more YCHs of like large groups. Just follow my usual rules. I could probably like write a small like list of like requirements for like a YCH to work. Your board looks like it's like doing something.
It's just staring at the Sans Undertale. Like, Sans, hang on, let me rub your pelvis bones.
Its eyes were like rolling up, and like mouth was jittering. No.
Annie 004. Why do I look like? God damn it! Hang on, let me fix my model real quick, cause I look like I'm orgasming.
You look.
Yeah, my eyes are open. My eyes are open, guys. I'm not orgasming. So yeah, any idea now? Like, what was your difficult?
Oh, I have this like one piece. I posted it and it did not get any bids. It got 0 interaction, which is usually very rare for me to like have an auction that like gets literally no bids. It was just all these characters standing around a pool table, being hot. Only one person was like doing it, or they were just like grabbing each other's crotches, and that's it. So yeah, there was little action.
I guess people really prefer like all the like heavy action and stuff.
Yeah, I guess would that count as difficult? It was financially difficult surviving that. Oh, it was devastating.
I guess it's like really like I think that's one of the risks of doing YCHs, wherein if people don't bid or there's no people that bid, then you don't get anything, right? And you already drew you already drew part of it.
Yeah, part of me is like thinking, should I have like a backup plan for YCHs? So should I just like have it so that like it's just popular characters already, so then like at least I get like the views or like the watches from that, right? So like I can just like refurbish it into like a fan art piece. So like that pool party table, I just fill it with FNAF characters, and then like I get like attention from the FNAF community for it.
I guess that's a good way of like recycling, you know, unused or
it's
ones that don't sell, right?
Yeah. It's a business, so I gotta do my best to like make the most of my time. I might actually put that on my to-do list.
Let's see. Bat says, can we consider backgrounds? Because I drew R34 of the snow monster from the Cuphead DLC, but my hubris just went, what if we tried to imitate the in-game style for the background? Oh god, imitating styles for like backgrounds and stuff is so painful for me, especially if it's like really stylized pieces and stuff, or stylized games, etc.
I think it can be really fun. You can get like a lot of EXP points for that, like if you're actually interested in that. But if you don't like have like a hyper focus for it, then you just suffer a debuff. Yeah, you get HP damage.
True. All right, let's see. Oh, let's see. What was that thing that? Oh, damn it. Okay, so in terms of bids and stuff, what was the highest bid you ever got for a slot?
I usually work with like a auto buy limit. So when people bid, like, you know, there's the top. So like usually I go from like 120 something to like occasionally 200, but I think my highest bid was like in the 200s.
What was that for? What was that one for?
It was a changing room piece where like everyone is like in a changing room, and they're doing the deed with like their friends, and so so these were like a group of friends that all decided to get a YCH together, because they couldn't like just commission it, because, you know, like working with an artist is like a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, trying to figure out composition and stuff. It's just cheaper to just pick a YCH that everyone agrees with, that has like the composition you want, and then just try to buy out the entire thing from everyone else. So, oh, it looks like, yeah. that one made me happy.
Have you ever had like bidding wars wherein there were like a bunch of people trying to compete for like a certain slot or certain piece?
Oh yeah, there was that. The exact piece I'm talking about, that happened.
Really?
Yeah, they were fighting for this like one person, this one slot, because it was topping a very popular character, a very popular public figure, you could say.
Ah.
Which is funny.
I wonder.
Like,
yeah.
It would be funny if like someone else like auto bought before it, because because these people all knew each other, and the person who was like in the slot was just like whatever, like they just wanted to top this one guy who's like in the other slot, and no one like did the guy out.
I see.
Everyone was focused.
I wonder if, what do you call this? I wonder if it's like YCHs, like group YCHs like that, are more popular to people in open or polyamorous relationships. Considering that there are some like YCHs, right, where sometimes you get paired with another person or other characters, right? So I wonder if it's more popular with those with a much more open relationships.
Funny enough, I've never like had people who are like in relationships. Like, I mean, it's very rare for me to see people like in open or I mean, in like relationships to get a YCH together, because like the risk of being outbid is like always there.
Good point.
They usually go like, if like another, like what I've had happen, if a person's in a relationship and they're just waiting for this like one slot, they usually just wait if the slot they want is not sold, and then they just like come in after the auction and be like, hey, I want this slot for me and my partner, can we have it for this flat price? And
no, I just said
and usually like it's friends for some reason will like all try to group up in like one YCH, which is fun because like you get to know people and their dynamics.
That's true. Have you ever been lowballed in a YCH where they just bid the smallest possible amount?
Oh, people always bid the lowest amount. It's so that's why you always have to like make sure like, oh, you set your lowest bid to like what you can handle. Because it's like better than to just like stress yourself out with the extra work. But that's I have that luxury from like my time in the fandom, like with the following I've accrued. It's always important to try to make it fair for everyone.
Makes sense. Especially fair to the artist, because I don't think any artist in the right mind would make the minimum bid $1, because that's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Right? Chat, if any of you artists there do YCHs for $1, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you and tell you don't undersell yourself, guys.
See,
meanwhile,
funny,
I undersell myself. Yes.
Yeah, underselling yourself in the fandom's like really common, and I feel like it just damages everyone, because like it like encourages that kind of behavior, which like encourages everyone else to like work for nothing. I feel like if you were to do like one of those raffle things, then it would benefit like a person more, because then there's hype around that.
Yeah, raffle's much better, I think, than doing a really, really like low ball amount.
And then after you're done with the raffles, you'll get a bunch of eyes on you, and then like you can try auctioning something. Because if it was like worth the engagement and the hype, then like someone's gonna like be impatient and just want to pay you for something, right? Sometimes you have to like rely on someone's impatience. That's the purpose of an auction, because once that drawing is like sold, there's like, maybe you're not gonna sell it again, maybe you're not gonna like have it available ever again and just throw it in a fire. I definitely did not.
I do have a question for you. Why did you decide to go for YCHs instead of just, you know, the usual style of opening commissions and stuff?
Commissions can be a nightmare and a circus because like sometimes it's really clear when someone just doesn't know what they want, right? So they just like give you vague answers all the time. Like there's this my ancient My Little Pony side of cringe will show, but there's this song where Rarity like has like 6 friends or 5 friends, and it kind of represents the whole experience of doing commissions. There's people who are like overly detailed or have like you know, tell you what they want. Like Fluttershy tells you French haute couture, which is like, I don't know, a specific clothing style or whatever. Someone has Twilight has this astrologically correct design on her outfit, which gets in the way of a lot of things. There's someone with like who's just trying to be helpful, but like gives you like repeatedly, don't forget the galoches or something like that. Like very specific stuff. And so like YCHs kind of like bridge the gap of like that, because you just like have a product for sale, right? It's like, do you want this or not? Here's examples of what it'll look like. Very straightforward. And you know, people also don't want to, you know, bother with communication. It's like a lot. Like no one's sometimes like not even like companies do this to like their artists, right? Like they don't like ask, hey, I need you to draw this at a very specific angle, looking at this direction and so on, right? That's not how companies do that. They don't like, they usually have like an artist like go through a bunch of thumbnails, and then like and a director will like pick from that, or whoever's above them.
That is true.
And so, you know, that's like less stress on the artist, right? Because you gotta like let the artists have some freedom, or else they just kind of catch fire. It's kind of like AI art, which is again my one fear, you know, because like AI art does exactly what like, well, it doesn't do exactly like what a company artist does, because like it lacks a lot of things like parameters, and doesn't recognize characters and so on, and can't refine a drawing further.
Can't do
the
boars.
way you would want it.
Can't draw boars.
Can't do boars. Can't draw hands. Gives extra chests to some characters. Extra balls on some. Have you seen that one?
I've seen one where their dicks had dicks.
Oh.
I've seen an AI art where it generated a dick on top of the dick, and then there was just a dick floating in midair.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. The AI art is weird. They can't even draw nipples, right?
Thankfully, those can be like easily corrected. Like if you have like an actual artist to just be there with you and just make the corrections. But yeah, that's my one fear for AI. Like some director is gonna like save a lot on like hours worked for an artist, and then like artists just hurt from that because like because a director is like willing to spend more hours just like playing with a gotcha machine pretty much till he gets like something close enough, instead of like letting an artist naturally explore what they need.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like also the legal side of AI art, which is gonna slow it down from taking jobs, thankfully.
I don't think it's gonna take over jobs that instantly or anything.
Yeah, I'm just scared of like a big company like embracing it.
I mean,
kind of like NFTs.
Deviant Art, cough. Deviant Art, cough.
Oh, well, what did they do?
Oh, you know, Deviant Art is now doing AI art shit. So.
What?
Yes. That's why there's a lot of people complaining about Deviant Art, but that's a different topic. Let's see. All right, let's go back to the Yiffy art stuff. So, let's see. Have you? Oh, what are some fetishes that? Oh wait, never mind. You did answer that earlier, which was the cockvore one. What are some most common fetishes then that you end up getting or like putting in your YCH? Is it just in the
My
art that you
favorite-
do?
Thankfully, like my most favorite, it's one of my most favorite ones because it's easy to work with. Public settings. So
Public.
one recently was a pool, and someone I may know was in it.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, they were floating and they were enjoying the water.
Yeah, it was very chill. That was a really cool water. I mean, cough. Yeah. So you like drawing a lot of public settings then, like public scenarios,
Yeah,
exhibitionism. I like. Hang on, let me pin Bat's comment, which is this one. Exhibitionism. I see you're a man of culture too. Perfect.
I don't know how much I vibe with the fetish itself. I just like it from the art perspective because like it allows me to literally just draw anything. Like I have one friend who's like he's just tending his garden with like a single apron, and so he's got his butt out, and yeah, he's just enjoying himself. Oh, and this burger, this non-brand specific burger joint, with no trademarks attached. They're just like eating burgers while doing it, and one may be also eating a burger while doing other things and so on.
Maybe I should be.
I get to draw. Yeah.
No, keep going.
I just like it because like I get to draw backgrounds. Like I get to draw the not McDonald's.
The unnamed burger place.
Yeah, unnamed burger place, and I get to like copy, like make like my own style of the menus. It's so fun.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe I should be creative. If I did a YCH, I'll be creative with the place and the setting. I'd be like between the tomatoes and the lettuce, right between the buns. You'll be the hot dog. You'll be the hot dog.
That's a very different burger.
Burger. You'll be the burger. That should be the YCH I do. You'll be the burger. All right. I have a question here from Shadow Lightning. Thoughts on criticisms against YCHs? I've heard some people say it's lazy and such compared to normal commissions.
Okay, well, I'm gonna now take my stand here. It does part of it does take I don't know how to approach it, because like if we compare it to normal commissions, maybe question mark, because like in YCHs, your YCHs are still capable of failing. Like it's completely based on like your efforts and your ability to like identify what people want, and that's very strong. Like that's a very important skill, at least when it comes to art. And then normal commissions, like it's possible that you're not even like satisfying the person's like interests, right, or needs, because the entire like there's so many factors that can like differ from what they have in their head to like what you're able to create. So I feel like in YCHs we kind of just like accept the fact that like we can't literally read minds, so we just take it into our own like hands to like create something.
Yeah, I think the amazing thing is that YCHs basically give you a preview of the product. But meanwhile, commissions, like just open commissions and stuff, they wouldn't really get to tell what it's gonna be like until like a sketch or like the final is done. I've had situations as an open commission person. I've had situations wherein the commissioner had this really good idea in their head, but then I ended up making it and it didn't turn out as great as they wanted it to be. So the thing with YCHs, I think it allows the customers to see what they're gonna get, like what it's gonna be like, so they're a bit more confident in purchasing those. But it really, I think it's dependent as well on just your overall skill level, I guess. The skill issue.
Artists are like loot boxes, you just
loot boxes.
You don't know if you're gonna get like a gold or a white.
Yes, it's me. It's me, the common rarity.
Oh.
Let's see. Wait, let's see. What was that thing? Oh, right. Have you, as a, but you hate getting white comments. Hey, I'm white. I'm a white boar. I'm a common boar. Wait, no, am I a common boar? No, I'm not common. I'm the only white boar. If there's any other white boar, I'll color them red.
Get that paint bucket out.
Yeah, get that paint bucket. That M14 paint bucket. Let's see. Some days IGA just clicks. Some days it just yeah, that is true. Was there? Oh! I have this question then. Was there a time where you end up like drawing something like Yiffy and stuff that at first you thought was like, oh god, this is gonna be really hot. This is gonna be really sexy. People are gonna like this, and then when it comes out, you're like, this is shit.
Yeah, it happens. It always happens a lot, and you know sometimes it's okay. You know, you just post it anyway because like you know maybe someone will want it. You know, maybe you just don't agree with yourself and someone else does, and then you just put it up for auction and someone buys it for a bunch. Oh, it's a nightmare.
I feel like it's even more true for like as an artist, you'd be like you drew something in the past. Let's say you drew this really big hyper dick in the past, and then later on you come back and like, what the fuck was I drawing? Like the dick's all wrong. The dick doesn't look like this.
That post nut clarity.
Yeah, post nut clarity. Oh, I got this one question. Which I think there's a lot of normie people would probably ask this to a bunch of Yiffy artists or porn artists. Are Yiff artists always horny? Are they horny when they're drawing their Yiff? Are Yiffy artists horny when they're drawing Yiff?
That is a depressing question. I wish we were like as horny as like the actual stereotype. Because then, like, we would be motivated all the time, literally.
I can't imagine like a Yiffy artist, like, because as a Yiffy artist myself, I'm like, I can't imagine any Yiffy artist who's just like, while drawing, he's like jacking himself off. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
I've heard of people, like on Twitter, say like they're like that, but I don't know. It's really
but that's not. But it's not the norm. I think it's just a case-to-case basis. Yeah, if you jack it, then how are you drawing it? I feel like most of the time, Yiffy artists are basically, like, especially not safe for work artists, right? And Yiffy artists, I think Yiffy artists pay more attention to detail, like the anatomy and everything. They're more very let's put it anal. They're more anal about the details and anatomy. That's what I feel about Yiffy artists. More than safe for work artists.
A lot of anal is going on for sure.
Yes, you are very anal. I just feel like Yiffy artists are more stressed about, is the pose working? Does this make sense? Than they are with like, oh, this is so hot. Oh, this is turning me on. I don't think they're like that.
Yeah, if we were to like break down every single piece of art into like we just broke it down, be as critical as possible. A lot of art is not like correct anatomically or like based on the camera. It's why it's like so hard to make like 2D art look 3D or 3D art to look 2D.
Yeah.
It's just that, like fundamental things that like make it different, like the way that cameras, that perspective works or something. I'm not really 100% sure. But if you looked at like an anime model, a 3D one, like in some movies they will literally like flatten the face if it's like looking at it from another angle.
True. I'm gonna highlight Bat's comment right here.
So just imagine that, but for like
the most recent
yeah?
pick I did make me feel the hots for it. But when I realized one of the background buildings is out of scale with the rest of the background, it's gone.
Yeah. You become hyper aware, you could say.
You become hyper aware. It's just
you're-
like you become tunnel vision because you're like, oh my god.
It does get in the way of like one's enjoyment, because we are like approaching our work from like a critic's standpoint.
Does
So
this
like
mean?
any semblance of horny.
Does this mean? Oh wait, is No Nut November a fun time for
Is-
Yuffie artists?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I haven't like taken into like the account of like the effects of No Nut November on like the consumption of porn. Maybe that's why I'm not selling anything this month.
Maybe that's why. Maybe you're not getting it. Maybe that's why you're not getting enough sales, because they're trying to win No Nut November.
It's so weird. My views and my reaction, like my engagement is up, but like no one's buying anything. Is that why?
Maybe they're
'Cause, like,
they're working hard. They want to get that level up.
I just know so many people into like chastity, so like I'm just like, am I biased? Am I making stuff up?
I heard chastity, and I'm looking at chat right now. I'm staring because there's a bunch of people here who's into chastity. Scary. There's sweats in No Nut November. No Nut November this year is weird. I feel like most people already lost. I'm pretty sure everyone already lost No Nut November in my chat when I was talking with Tido in chat and showing off the buff Yordles.
Ooh, buff Yordles.
Yes, they already lost. Y'all lost, guys. You already all lost. You got no proof? I can smell you.
That's what that nose
Smells
is for.
like loss. Smells like loss. Tried it one day, failed immediately. I didn't even try. The moment it reached 12 o'clock, I was already nothing.
Just follow your heart. I always say.
Just follow your heart, or your dick, or your balls. Alright, so hang on, let's go into a little intermission. I got a little game for you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can. Yeah.
That's
Alright.
Bowser.
What? I haven't even asked. I haven't even asked. Hang on.
I knew it.
I haven't even asked yet. Hang on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I need to put the music in here because the music's not here for some reason. Here we go. Alright, fine. Alright, I'm gonna have you guess the characters based on these monochrome images of them. I'm gonna make you guess. As a YIF artist, I am going to I am going to test your knowledge on characters.
Oh,
especially
God, I feel...
popular characters. I had to monochrome them because some of them are very obvious because of the colors, okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah?
Now I understand those anime people who are like able to identify like every like anime character from a zoom in. Now I know. I'm that but furry.
Yes. Alright, so chat, you can play along. Chat, you can play along. Alright. Alright, first, this is the first one. Bit already guessed. What about you guys? You guys think it's also Bowser? Are you sure? Could be Bowser Jr. Could be Bowser Jr., guys.
It could be another turtle.
I mean, it could be another character with lines on their chest. God damn it, the lines.
That's the biggest one.
Bowser Jr. is flat. God damn it. Blastoise. Could be Blastoise. Could be Blastoise, guys. The chub, the chest pattern, the mountainous breasts. All right, fine.
The chub, it could have been Monty, but like the shape is Daddish.
Yeah, it could have been Monty, guys. Daddish. Damn it, Daddish. All right, fine. The answer is wrong one.
What?
No, you saw nothing, guys. No.
No.
What is wrong with this? What is wrong with my slideshow? There's something wrong with my slideshow. Give me a minute, guys. Shh. You saw nothing, guys. You saw nothing. My slideshow is messed up. Quiet, guys. Quiet. You saw nothing, guys. Oh, it's because of how I named the files. God damn it. Alright, give me a minute. You guys get to enjoy me screaming for a while.
I guess I could talk about like.
Yeah, feel free to talk about popular characters or something, anything.
For YCHs, it's important to know your audience, so just remember to look at people's favorites. Just look at most of them, and then you'll just be like, oh, so people like that about my thing. Because generally, like, you know, if they like your stuff, then they're gonna like adjacent stuff, and then you can like just guess. But you can also look inside and be like, what motivates me? Which, I don't think a lot of people do.
Alright, this should work now. No. You saw nothing.
I'm trying to guess like who else this could be.
Alright, there you go. It's Bowser, guys. Fine, it's Bowser. Bowser. Scuffed. Scuffed! Alright, fine. Next. Alright, I bet you guys can't guess this one.
Oh. I'm familiar with that one.
Good luck.
I think I know. Let me just look at this one drawing I did of this character, and then I can like maybe identify them.
A buff Lashos? Of course you'd know this. Of course you'd know this. This is one of your favorites. Who could it be? Could it be? Bats? Bats?
So hard.
Hello, Mizaru. Titties. Yes, this is Titties. Welcome to the Titty stream, where we talk about titties. Where we talk about touching titties, making titties, rubbing titties, licking titties, and sniffing titties.
Damn it. I think I'm gonna be wrong.
Nice. Okay. I think chat got it. Chat got it.
It's not Obstagoon.
No, it's not. It's not Obstagoon.
No.
Alright, I will reveal. It's Blaziken!
Oh my god.
It's Blaziken. I don't know why there's a lot of bar Blaziken though.
Chimkin.
Who the artist again? This is by Kuroma. Either one. Alright, next up. Alright, who could this be? Who could this be, guys?
Damn.
I wonder who could this be?
I drew that character once.
Yes, you drew this character, so you probably know who it is. Boop, 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 boop. What about you, chat? Do you guys know? Huh? No, it's a popular character, guys. It's not an OC. Not an OC. No OCs here, guys. These are just popular characters. Mumu the Lion? I mean, you have the artist correct.
Yeah.
You have the artist correct. But do you guys know the characters? Okay. Alright. I will give chat a hint. He is quite stunning. If you see him, you'll get stunned. Oh. That's my hint to you guys. You'll be quite stunned. Always. If you see him the fourth time. If you see him the fourth time, you'll get stunned, guys. Very help. Must be from a game. I wonder what game.
Gaming.
I think someone got it.
I'm not gonna get the L here. Can I say?
All right. Yes. Go ahead.
Tibbers.
Yes, it is Tibbers from League of Legends. Lego Legends. Yeah.
Don't forget to migrate your Garena account.
Yeah, don't forget to migrate your Garena account on the 18th, guys, so we can finally play with our Southeast Asian players. Tibbers. Yeah.
I'm like gonna move to America. I was like, I'm not gonna play League anymore because I can't like migrate my skins. And like here we are.
And here you
I fucking lazed out of the fucking Star Guardian event. So fuck. I'm so mad.
All right, next up. All right, who could this be, guys?
There's only like 2 identifying like features, like chest hair and then like arm hair.
Look at this muscular, muscle, chest hair. Let's go. Who could this be?
Okay, so this person has armpit hair. That helps us a little bit.
Yes, he has armpit hair.
They're holding something. Is that a crown? They also have like a little spike on the side.
Do you guys need a hint? I'll give a hint. Incineroar. Too light to be Incineroar. Could be a shiny Incineroar, you wouldn't know. Oh wait, no, never mind. Shiny Incineroar is still not that light. Too hairy for Lucario. Give hint, can't be Yohei. Alright, I'll give a hint. I will try to imitate a voice line from him. There you go. That's the voice line, guys.
I can't believe it.
Alright, there's the voice line, guys.
Oh wait, so that's a crown he's holding.
Could be. Who knows? That could be a crown. That could be a comb. Could be anything, really. Could be Old Spice, deodorant, Freddy Fazbear.
Horror.
It has a circle. Horror. Another hint, please. Okay, fine. He uses the same greeting that I do, which is howdy. That's the only hint I'm giving. Alright, fine. I'll give one more other hint. He likes plants. There you go.
I guessed it at like the first one.
Oh yeah. Yes, it is Asgore.
Oh, that's a towel.
It is Asgore. That's a buff Asgore. What do you mean he is buff? Slam. Desk slam. He is buff. Ashgore. I would gore his ass.
Uh-oh.
Alright, next up. Alright, who could this be, guys? Even I can't remember who could this be.
That's like so little to work with.
Nidoking? Are you sure? Where
Nidoking
if it's Nidoking, where's the poisonous nipples?
The toxic nipples.
Machoke? This doesn't look like it could choke me. Alright, I'll give a hint in a bit. Dun, 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 dun. Why does this look like an ass zoom? It's not an ass! It's not an ass! Where are the Digimon titties? No, the Digimon titties is too obvious, man. It's Pikachu. Alright, I'll give a hint. The hint is he started a trend. There you go.
Oh, is it from that spoiler image we saw earlier?
What? You saw nothing. None of you saw anything.
You can tell if someone's chronically online.
Yes, it's the one you guys saw. It's Bara Stitch. Whoa! I pressed too hard.
He a big man.
He a big boy. There we go. It's Bara Stitch. It's Himbo Stitch, guys. The lower part of the arm gave it away. Liar! How could you tell? I don't know, you could tell because you saw the image earlier, that's why. Alright, fine. Next one. This should be an easy one. This should be an easy one. Next one. Alright, who could this be, guys? Who could this be? I wonder. Too obvious. You can practically see the fucking tattoo. Definitely not my main.
It's so much. It's
so obvious. What if I replace the head with Nick Wilde, guys? What if I replace the head with Nick Wilde?
Would you have enough time to do that?
Alright, fine. It's everyone's dad, Roadhog. Yeah.
The boy.
The boy. The sexy one. I don't know why they made his hair shorter. Boo! Alright. Next up. Alright, here we go. Who could this be, guys? Who could this be?
I know that one.
Who could this be, guys? Does chat know? Serial, what do you mean? What do you mean, Serial? He's not a serial killer. Tony Hawk could be. Did you know Tony Hawk has a persona? And it's a hawk. Alright. Alright, what's your guess?
It's Tony. Tony the Tibber.
Tony the Tibber. There we go. You forgot his cereal, guys. You forgot to mention the cereal. On
his iconic.
Where are the Digimon TDs? You didn't even prepare one? No! That's for the Digimon episode.
It's gonna be a Digimon episode?
Yeah, there's gonna be a Digimon episode where I talk about nothing but Digimon. And I'm gonna bring Mizaru for that in. Mizaru, you're gonna be here for the Digimon episode. I'll make you guess. From the Digimon crotches. Alright. Next up. Alright, who could this be? Fucking hell, it's so easy. It's so fucking easy.
They got the lightning mark wrong. How?
They didn't pay attention. They just probably grabbed a random picture.
They were
Alright, it has to be the full name, guys, or I'm not gonna count it. Who could this be, guys? Who the fuck's Glamour Freddy?
Glittery titty.
Glittery titties. Glamour Freddy Fazbear. Zoomer icon. Yes, it is none other than Zoomer icon Glamrock Freddy Fazbear. Yes, that was too easy for you guys. Alright, how about this one? Oh,
I thought I was like right behind Freddy. It's just the fucking stream over like I thought someone just like pasted me like right behind Freddy, like what? My snake is just stoned out of his mind, staring at nothing.
Staring at the pecs. Alright, I think this one will have everyone have a problem. Alright, can you guys guess? I'll let you guess. Can you guess?
Oh, I can guess.
Who could this be? Volibear. Could be Volibear. It's an ass? Nah. Can't be an ass, right? Is this the big guy from Mau Mau? Could be. Who knows? Could be a Digimon. Could be a Digimon, guys. Maybe I could have lied. And it could have been a Digimon all along.
Just someone cosplaying, or him cosplaying as one.
If you ever did. Alright. What's your guess?
Oh, mine, Badger Clops.
Yes, it is Badger Clops. Look at the boy.
I had an insane addiction to Badger Clops at the beginning of the pandemic.
I'm still addicted to Badger Clops. Still my favorite. Still want more episodes, but sadly we won't ever have some. Cry! He's so cute. Yes! Agreed! I agree with you, Neo. Alright.
I don't know how they made him so cute. Like,
Yes.
how did they?
Yes. Alright. Here's
looks
the
like
last
Timo.
one. Kinda looks like Timo. Captain Badgerclops on duty. Alright. Here's the last one. Make a guess. Who could this be?
Has a tie.
Has a
Or the
tie.
Did you just like go through like all my recent drawings and just like made it?
I wonder who this could be. You know this, but I don't think you've drawn this. I don't think you've drawn this character, but you definitely know this.
I just made a YCH recently of like a person who wears a bow tie during one of the parties and often wears a suit. Is this a suit wearing man?
Yes, he does wear a suit, a really fancy suit.
Like all the time.
All the time. This is practically his skin.
A skin?
No, this is practically his skin, part of his skin. The suit is practically part of his skin. I don't think I've ever seen him without it.
Can't tell if like it's an Undertale character or something.
I will give you a hint. You've had this before.
I had this.
You've ordered from this before.
Ordered, it can't be the Colonel from KFC. We don't do humans here, do we?
We don't do humans here. Humans are a myth. Humans are myth.
Okay, damn it, ordered from there. Oh my god. Do I get to make my final guess right now?
Yes.
Is it Jollibee?
Yes, it's Jollibee.
Oh
Woo!
my
Jollibee. Look at those muscles. This is the official mascot of Jollibee. Guys who don't know about Jollibee, I highly recommend that you request a photo with the Jollibee mascot. This is the actual mascot. This is how he looks. Don't believe the photos that you see on the internet. Those are lies. This is the actual appearance of Jollibee. Yes, buff bod babyface. This is the Jollibee. He can be at my birthday. He can take you to Jolly Town. And that's all of the questions. And let me see how you guys scored. Doesn't matter because there's no points that matter here, guys.
It was all for nothing.
It was all for nothing. It was all for me to see how bad you guys got it.
Points, they never matter.
The points never mattered. It was all about just seeing how pervy you guys are. You pervs. Yeah, just like whose line is it anyway? Oh, hey, there's takoyaki in the bowl. Do you like my takoyaki bowl? Let me enlarge it so I can share it with class.
It just explodes.
There we go. Now we can eat this together, guys.
Oh, it has a Gudetama ball things.
Yes. And let's also have my freshly squeezed Toby juice. There we go, guys. Now we can share. No, Sans is covered. There we go. So yes. Anyhow, back to the topic. While we still have some time. Is there anything that, on a personal level, like, do you draw Yiffy art like for personal reasons? Like not for like YCHs or commissions?
Yeah, I draw personal art for people, and you know, it's a lot of it doesn't see the light of day. Like, I feel like it's kind of like once you get like invested into art and you kind of just like want to do things for yourself, and you have to just like accept that, like, you know, and maybe not everything is gonna like make you money, and you know, it's okay to just like let your desire like motivate you to learn a new skill or like learn a new way to render something.
Do you ever like, have you ever had like experiences where you're like, oh, this new character of like this game is, or like show so hot, I want to draw them with myself or something like that?
For some reason I have trouble drawing my persona with like things or other people, but I
just
do get
them,
motivated.
But just them, like you said, you had a Badger Clops phase.
Yeah, sometimes like I had like, it is okay to let go, to let loose, you know, to just draw that one character and just make it your entire identity, because you know what, if you're motivated enough to like make a piece, then it is your part of your identity, you know, to enjoy something, and it's okay to just enjoy. Yeah, I wanted to draw a fuck ton of Badger Clops. If I wasn't held back, you know, I could have had an unhealthy addiction.
Alright, I'm gonna fuse with my boyfriend. With my boyfriend Sans. Now I'm Sans too.
So does he just let you wear the jacket, or did you buy your own?
I rip it off him. I rip it off him when I'm boning his bony ass.
This is an advanced perv.
What are some characters that you would say you've had the hots for, that you've drawn Yiffy art of? Entire list.
Okay. Well, recently I have been drawing Tony and Freddy. So as one knows, I have this story where during the typhoon, when there was like no power, I was having like sleep paralysis, right? And I've also been having nightmares of FNAF characters, and it's terrible because every time I see them, I'm like, damn, they're scary, but also I'm gonna try my best to get up so I can get closer to them, even though my entire body is like fear. So while I'm having sleep paralysis, I just fucking imagine Freddy's like crawling on me. I'm just like, okay, get closer to Freddy. Get closer to Freddy. I have had no internet. I've had no power to draw. Just Freddy. Turns out it was my chair. It was my chair at the end of my bed that I was like hallucinating. That was like Freddy.
You hallucinated that your chair was Freddy?
Yeah. So you see, Freddy is like top tier. He's big, he's sweet, he's scary.
Maybe I can do
mysterious.
that. Maybe I can do that with this chicken bone. Hang on. This chicken bone is Sans's dick.
You're just gonna have like a decaying chicken bone at the end of your bed, just like standing there.
Alright, we have a question here, or not really a question, just a thing from Gastro. I wonder, do you guys ever like draw something for fun without high effort, like a doodle? Like how a certain friend of Boar and Gift Beats. Yeah, I do a lot of like doodles and stuff. I think I've done a doodle of Sans. I've done Sans doodles where I don't think anyone has ever seen my Sans doodles. I doodle Sans in, well, you know, you guys know I like BDSM. I like pet play, so of course I would doodle Sans in a collar and leash and shit.
Just drawing someone for like drawing, like taking 10 minutes to draw something, like just a doodle, is like great, because like it keeps your friends talking about like a certain character. It motivates them to like want something. So yeah, like doodling is very healthy. It's also great to just encourage people who also don't draw to just make doodles.
Yeah,
because like you never know.
And pretty much doodling helps you come up with new ideas and stuff. Like, keeping a small notepad or like sketchpad with you is always handy.
Yeah, it's just a random. It just randomly motivates people. So just keep doodling. Sometimes it's fun to make memes. I drew like my friends like choking on multiple popsicles, and that made everyone happy.
All right,
They were very badly drawn, which I love.
Lucknums has a question for me. Do you prefer your Sans only skeletal or with ectoplasm slime? Yes. My answer is yes. And Rex says,
Switch.
I want more not surf for work art of my persona, and yet I am lacking ideas. What's your method when you're like out of ideas for a YCH or anything? What's your method of like gaining more ideas or like refilling your idea barrel or something?
That's really difficult. Sometimes I just like I get like a list of like YCHs. I look at them and see what made them well. It's usually has to do with like the composition, like how all the characters are visible, but also like they bounce off each other, right? Like you never want a character like you don't want like the characters on the edges of the screen staring out into the distance. Like just imagine if we were all like looking outward, like we weren't looking at each other, we were just like looking at opposite directions. That would be awkward. So sometimes like I draw like a surface and like, okay, how would this person lay on the surface? Sometimes it's not the pose that's important, it's the environment around them. And you know, once you have like one person on the canvas, that'll like tell you what to do with the next person, right? Like, is the other person really dominant? That'll encourage you to like make a really submissive on the other side. Or it's a mood thing. But solo YCHs are the worst because it's like, oh, this pose has been done before, and sometimes you just gotta, you know, accept the drawing just as you're making it.
I think I have the easiest method, or maybe I'm just a very easy person to refill ideas of, because all I do, turn on Telegram, go to the BDSM channels, and see, what's some new porn? Let me see some new porn. I see slapping the balls, whipping the balls, stretching the balls.
I have trouble with that because like it's very useful to have reference, but like sometimes like I'm just like, oh, I want to do this specific like let's say slapping the balls, right? Then I'm gonna like imitate the thing, and then like I'm gonna look at my drawing, I'm like, I didn't do a very good job imitating the essence of it. So
sorry, my head ended up like going the completely another way when you said imitate the thing. I thought you were gonna slap your own balls and be like, oh, this is how the drawing would feel like.
No, to understand the headspace of another drawing is a completely different thing. That's like, you gotta like do your own research, like independent research. Like ask a friend, what is your opinion on ball slapping? You know, then maybe you'll understand it better.
Rex is asking, do you do that, Boar? Yes. That's how I do some, like when I do references for my art. I'm like, I wonder how Sans would feel if he got swatted with a belt or something. And I'm like, prize it. Ow, that hurts. I think his expression would be like this.
Sometimes there's more to a fetish than the physical.
Okay, hypnosis, that's a different thing altogether to deal with in terms of art.
There's just so much to consider.
Cookie clicker not safe for work art. The grannies?
What?
I was reading IWT Bad's message, which is, let me put it up on screen. When I heard Cookie Clicker was having their Steam release last year on September, I suddenly had the idea to do Cookie Clicker themed not safe for work art.
How would you do that? Like, did you just censor someone's crotch with a cookie and you try to break it with your finger?
What if the actual cookie? Oh, now like my Sona as a living cookie being subjected to all weird shit. I'd buy that, Bat. I'd want to see that. I would want to see that. Show me. I want to see your cookie getting dipped in milk.
It could be a
dip the
mod.
cookie in milk, and then I can bite his leg off.
Oh.
Do you believe in milk and cookies? Cookie Run. Okay, Cookie Run has a lot of porn for some reason.
I like the Cookie Run porn.
There's so
like
much
biggest...
Cookie Run porn. I was surprised of how big Cookie Run has become as
the biggest bars.
as a following.
There was like
Yeah,
this,
Bara Cookie Run porn. I've seen that. That's amazing.
There's this like large like wolf-like creature that like now has like a human form or something, and now like everyone's doing art of that one. He has like a cake or something. Like he looked.
He has cake, literal cake.
Everything is cake.
He has literal cake. Dang.
There's some body horror to go on there. There's like special jam in the Cookie Run lore or something that makes them come alive. So like, is jam just blood?
Yeah, I would say. I'm pretty sure. Like, I would say that in terms of Yuffie art, your Yuffie art is more tame. Like, you're not the kind of person who would go to like really wild like tentacles or like body horror or something like that, right? Because I've seen a bunch of other artists who do like really like weird like kinky shit, like tentacles or like just the bodies like being completely horror level.
You could say I'm like the slice of life of like furry YCHs. I just need to like have my magical girl arc where everyone like is like just having a happy day, and then the despair reaches its peak.
You're the
Everyone starts going into vor.
You're the Maho Madoka. You're the Maho Madoka of YCHs. First, your YCHs start off as innocent, as being in a school gym, and then suddenly your YCHs are now cockvor.
Yeah, like I could do that. Like like the train drawing I did. I could just revisit that location, and then like everything is like
being cockvored. Oh god.
Very deformed, large people, like kind of meltingly sexy but chubby. I don't know.
I'm looking at the vor people. I'm looking at the vor people in chat. How it feels like they're inevitable. The vor people are just like Thanos right now, and he's just like saying, I'm inevitable."
He just consumes all.
Why is vor natural progression at this point?
I don't know. It's just we need a bad guy. You know, it's the closest thing to a bad guy vor. You know.
Bad guy vor. There's Bowser.
Oh.
Have you not played Bowser's Inside Story?
Yeah. That was
I'm pretty sure that's everyone's gateway to vor. A lot of people's gateway to vor is that game. That game existing is why we have many vor people now.
We're gonna have a panic. We're gonna just blame it all on Nintendo.
And then it turns out that, oh, never mind. I just realized it was Nintendo's fault all along. Kirby exists. Ah! It was Kirby all along. Oh god, it was Nintendo's fault all along why vor exists. Because Kirby exists. I forgot about him. I can't believe I forgot about Kirby.
Vor the universe.
Oh my god. The originator of vor, Kirby. God damn it, you're right. Oh my god. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's all we have for now. Where can we find you, Bit?
I'm from For Affinity. Just search Bit Narukami. On Twitter, I'm Bit BITOKAMI on Twitter. I have a Picarto, Snake Cafe, SNEK Cafe. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. It was fun talking about EF and YCHs with you. So
I'm always here for
yes.
YCH needs and accessories.
Yes. So if you guys are interested in participating in YCHs or just interested in looking at some of Bit's work and interested in losing No Nut November a second time, go ahead and check out his channel. Check out his channels, check out his social links, and yeah, maybe you'll find a certain boar there somewhere in some of his galleries.
I'm just going swimmingly.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Guys! Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, they all speedran failing No Nut November, guys. Alright, hang on. Maybe we'll raid someone. Let me check if someone raid. I'm gonna raid someone, guys. Just wanna pass on the people. Maybe there's an artist that's streaming right now. No, I just see people on VR chat. I don't see Boredom. Alright, we're gonna go raid Glitch then. Alright, time to raid Glitch. She's playing VR chat. I'm gonna raid Glitch, guys. Alright. Raid messages. Piggyback raid. Surrender the cake. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Don't worry, guys, I'll refund your points. Thank you. That was fun. Yes, it's over.